This is the Blondies, and I hit pause. She is
Amber,
and he is
TJ.
I'm Ephraim, and we're your favorite siblings.
and now we have a timer.
Yes, we had our last episode run just a touch long, so...
And then we technically recorded one that was even longer than last episode. It ended up being 55 minutes of recording.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're going to re-record that episode, so...
Yep, so...
We've got Zuko brother here.
Oh, yes.
Pop over and see.
Yeah, you gotta be able to see this scar.
To begin with, it came from the top of my eye to
the
here.
chin. I
And-
can still see it a little bit.
Well, and it started to heal. This happened like almost a week ago now.
Sunday?
So, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking like Anakin Skywalker. You gotta tell him how it happened.
I was in a sword fight.
That's not what I heard. I heard that you were playing Frisbee.
Nope, it's because I didn't want to get Mom upset.
Oh,
What?
so now she's going to listen to the podcast that comes out
Yep.
probably tomorrow, and she's going to learn the truth.
Tonight, but yeah.
And so, me and Isaac were having a sword fight. We picked up 2 wooden sticks, and we started to have a
stick
sword fight.
Yeah, stick fight.
So did he hit you on your face?
Yes.
I really thought you
I
face
missed
planted.
a block.
Yeah, I really thought
And-
you face planted.
no.
So you lied to me, too. In the text message, in the group message, you were like, oh, I fell.
Up there.
I fell.
Yeah, that's what you told all of us too.
It's
Was
because I
you're
didn't want
just
anyone
too
to get
embarrassed?
upset. No,
Oh.
I didn't want anyone to get upset, and I didn't want Isaac to get in trouble or whatever.
Did you
Guess what?
did you lose your honor?
No.
Did you lose?
I would say you did if you have the scar and he came out unscathed.
Yes, you lost your honor.
He didn't. I stabbed him, and he's laying on the ground.
You have to regain your honor, Ephraim.
Do I have to capture the avatar now?
I guess so.
Probably.
I guess so.
No,
Okay.
you just got to team up with him ultimately in the long run, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the avatar?
I don't know.
Is it
That's
DJ?
that's your job to figure out.
Yeah. You're exiled.
I mean, Isaac is pretty close to he just needs to shave like a centimeter off, and then he's bald like Aang. I'm not wrong.
So what's today's topic after we've got away from your scarred face?
Well, what we talked about to begin with was live action. Do you guys want to still talk about that?
Sure, because they're
mean-
never going to hear what we had said before.
Yeah.
All 1 hour of it is now put into the recesses of TJ's computer.
Yes.
You know-
Maybe that'll be a bonus episode one day, but probably not.
Whew.
Who knows?
Bonus clips, maybe.
Yeah.
Bonus clips, which I don't know why an hour is too long, but you know, you do you. Boo-boo.
You have to sit there and watch it.
You
Or
don't
listen
have
to it.
Yeah.
Like one of my no, I'm not gonna say the name for this, but one of my coworkers, whenever he has a headset on, he gets the opposite AirPod that he has.
That's so
and
bad.
puts it in his ear.
Oh, no.
And it's here, and then it goes all the way up
You
to
have
the
got
edge of
to
his
focus
ear.
when you work. Yeah, you can't do that.
And
I don't think
He's
many
like
people can do that.
Well, he's doing drinks most of the time.
Oh, well,
so-
fair enough there. But anyway, live
It's-
action.
So if we're talking about live action remakes, then I have to do what I did last time and defend my honor on that. It was brought up that when we were talking about Beauty and the Beast live action remake, that it might have been conveyed that that's my favorite movie. The remake is? No. Let me clear the air. The original is my favorite Disney princess movie, the original animated. And then I would rank, I've been thinking about it a little bit more. I would probably rank, as far as Disney remakes, that one probably is number 4 on the list. How many did we determine? How many Disney remakes did we
6.
determine? 6?
I think so.
6 or 7?
There's more than that, but I don't remember all of them, honestly.
So, Ephraim, what were the remakes?
Lion King, Aladdin,
Beauty and
Cinderella,
Beast,
Beauty and the Breast, Beauty and the Beast.
There's
Lion
something else.
King.
I
Yeah.
already said Lion King.
Oh,
Oh.
right. Then Jungle Book?
Jungle Book, and there was 2 more. I know there was. Does Maleficent count?
No, Maleficent
No.
is its own movie.
Yeah.
But I do like it. I really liked Maleficent, and I'm excited for the number 2 to come out. I think it's coming out this year or next year.
I thought there was
Probably
I thought
next
it was
year.
a 3rd this year.
No, it's well, I guess maybe not let me speak, because I don't remember.
But anyway, of the 6 that we can remember.
We still have only named 5.
Oh, what's our...
Mulan.
Mulan, that's right, yep. Yeah.
So it was 6.
I think there's more than that, but anyway, of those 6.
Oh,
how
yeah.
do we
You know
rank
what
it?
the other one was?
What is it?
I know what it is. Lady and the Tramp. But that was a
you
Disney
never
Plus.
remember that? Yeah, because it was
Yeah,
always
there's
a
2
Disney Plus.
Maleficents.
Oh, is there already 2 Maleficents?
So yeah,
Yeah, so
Lady in
wait,
the what is it?
2019.
Dumbo.
I haven't seen that one.
Dumbo. That's right.
Oh, Dumbo. I didn't like Dumbo.
I didn't
But I don't
either.
like Dumbo to begin with anyway, so.
Yeah.
I've never seen Dumbo.
The live action or the animated?
Neither.
Both.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Well,
haven't
they
watched
took-
a lot of Disney movies.
They took the live action and made it like a stand on,
Yeah.
not being a part of the circus and such like that, which I
Yeah.
get that there's a lot of bad things that happen in the circus and animal cruelty and, but that's kind of where they took that one.
You know what we should
So-
see? We should see a Ty Lee spin-off series when she's in the circus.
Wow, we are not even.
Yeah,
we
you
were
just
talking,
jumped.
but I like that idea. That would have been cool, for sure.
Well,
but
I
that's
mean,
like
they're
going back
starting to
animated.
they're getting like they're starting an Avatar like multiverse now. So they're starting on the Earth Avatar, and then they're gonna do multiple
Gingy?
spin-off.
Yeah,
No,
Gingy is
that's
fan-made.
a fan-made.
Yeah,
Oh.
they'll probably spin that off into the real thing, but it's fan made.
But
But the
they're-
remake, the
The
writers
Avatar,
dropped
yeah.
out of the remake
The
on
Netflix
Netflix.
but they're
remake,
starting their
yeah.
own stuff with Nickelodeon.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's gonna be a whole
Super
multiverse.
happy.
Okay,
Happiness.
Disney. Back to Disney.
Well, that kind of worked because we were sort of ish talking about the live action
action, that's
remake
true.
of Avatar, but
That's true.
There's gonna be. I think it's just gonna be animated movies though. I don't think
Right.
that they're gonna do live action, just
Anyway.
because of all the
Backlash.
visual comedy that they have.
that is true. I think it would be easier to always stay in a.
Visual
Visual,
environment.
yeah, a comic.
Because they had like 20 people earthbend a stone that was like this big. It was great.
Okay,
So-
so speaking of live action remakes, that was the worst of all live action remakes of ever.
I don't
like,
think that there's much that can top that.
I honestly, and I think Cinderella is probably my least favorite Disney live action remake. I honestly think that the Avatar live action remake falls well under.
Yes, and okay, let's go ahead and clarify something. I don't believe that musicals are live action remakes.
What?
I don't count those.
Oh yeah, because Ephraim wanted to say that his favorite live action remake is like what, Shrek?
Yeah.
Shrek or SpongeBob, yeah, those don't count.
No, it wasn't SpongeBob. I told him never watch SpongeBob. Please tell me you have not
SpongeBob
in
is
the last
okay.
week.
SpongeBob.
Yeah,
But,
SpongeBob is
okay,
fine.
no.
It's not that good.
Then
No, you cannot tell me that you liked that
it's
live action.
forgettable. It's forgettable. It's not bad. It's just
Then
Oh, it's
forgettable.
awful.
Hamilton isn't a real movie.
No, he's
I'm not
saying
saying that Hamilton's a real movie.
he's not saying that musicals in general. Like he's saying
Like,
that the musical
Notre
live
Dame.
action.
Notre Dame is not, or Hunchback of Notre Dame is not a Disney remake. That is its own thing because the musical was being developed at the same time that the Disney movie was.
Right. I mean, that's not a remake. It's the same-ish thing.
It's based on the same material, yes.
right. Then that makes it not a remake.
They have a musical.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do, and it's amazing. I love
It's not great. It's not my favorite.
Whatever, Ephraim.
You listen to it way too much,
way
and it's
better.
awful.
It's better than the Disney.
It's like the Goofy movie.
It's yeah.
Oh
No,
my
TJ,
word.
you have an
The
awful
Goofy
taste.
movie soundtrack. It's amazing. I'm like, oh my god.
never said it was amazing.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
you did.
And it- you, like,
ding, 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 ding,
Just
For
ding.
like
because
a
I
whole
like
month.
it.
For a whole month, that was the only thing that you played in the car. Until tomorrow.
Just because I like it doesn't mean it's amazing.
But so, what have your live action remakes, favorite live action remakes been? And
You ready?
Shrek the musical does not count.
How about what's it called? Jerusalem.
What?
Isn't that what it's called?
What are you talking about?
Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
No, I mean, what are you talking about?
Nope.
Yeah, no, tell us.
I'm talking
I'm
about
confused.
the Bible remake.
What?
The live action.
Oh, the Bible
biblical
series?
remake.
The Bible series?
No, like the actual movie where it's talking about Mary and how Jesus
nativity
was born.
story?
Yeah, that's the nativity story.
Oh, is that what it's called? Okay.
I mean, I don't think that that's a remake.
Well,
I think
I mean-
that's a
Yes, it
telling,
is.
a retelling.
That means it's a remake.
Fair enough. Whatever. I don't think that is...
That was really good. If we're going that direction, I really liked One Night with the King.
Yes, agreed.
But I don't feel like that's the direction we were going.
We were talking about
You brought up
remakes.
the last time, Pokemon. So the Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
The Detective Pikachu.
That was
And
actually
Sonic.
really good.
Sonic.
Pokemon and Sonic
wasn't great.
The storyline of
Whatever.
Sonic, I didn't like. It
Yeah.
was okay.
It was visually
wasn't-
cool.
It's a B-line movie. I mean, it's a B-plot movie. Like, literally, that's what those movies are. They're not meant to be, like, deeply enjoyed. They're meant to be
Except
just, like,
for
fun.
that
Detective
Pokemon was
Pikachu.
really good.
They're still just meant to be fun. I don't think it's supposed... I don't
No,
think
there
Pokemon
is-
had a deep plot.
Yes, it
Pokemon
did.
not have a deep plot.
What?
What?
It
It's
went
your
off the
standard
story.
twist story. It's your standard twist story.
Okay, almost every movie can be put down into a standard twist or something
Marvel.
like that. Honestly,
fair
Marvel.
honestly.
Just because it has a standard twist doesn't make it any less good. It had great visual.
I
Great
never said it
storytelling,
wasn't bad.
Great chemistry
He really
with the
didn't.
characters.
We're the ones that's like Sonic wasn't the greatest, and TJ's like it's really great. So I
I
mean,
never said it was great. I just said it was very fun. It's a
it
very
was.
fun movie.
I did think Sonic was very fun,
But I class Pokemon and Sonic in the same area, in my
but
opinion.
I think Pokemon like far exceeded the Sonic
I
remake.
think it did.
Fair
too.
Let me
enough.
just be honest. I am super glad that they kept Sonic looking like Sonic instead of that demonic thing that they
Yeah.
tried to do with him
it
for
was
a
supposed to
while.
look like a realistic hedgehog.
Oh no.
My
It was.
hedgehog is very cute, but no.
Nobody
No.
needs a life-size like human version hedgehog. No,
No,
thank you.
I'm okay.
It is not okay.
No, maybe we can meet Haven for one episode.
I
That would be cute.
That might not be the worst idea. We'll see.
But yeah,
You know,
so
they're working on a second Pokemon movie and a second Sonic movie.
sweet. I'm
Like,
actually not mad at either one of those.
They set up
Tails and Knuckles are going to be in the second movie, which is
Cool.
they set up more of a
No, that's not
more of a story for the second one.
that looks like a legitimate, like a semi-realistic hedgehog.
Oh,
That
TJ
is
pulled up
creepy.
pictures
Yeah,
of
you'll see
the
it up
original.
here. You'll see it up here.
That's like exactly what my hedgehog looks like.
Yeah, like it's a real, like with human eyeballs. Literally, that looks like a hedgehog with human eyeballs. So.
And that's where we deviated into the topics that we were no longer talking about.
Yes, we should move back. Yeah. So okay,
So-
ranking our the six live
Oh
actions.
no, we've now determined it's eight live action
Okay,
Disneys.
but we haven't seen Dumbo or Lady and the Tramp.
I have.
Oh, you've seen Lady and the Tramp.
I am the biggest Disney nerd out of the three of us by
Lady
far.
and the live action
I'm
remake was
the
of Lady and the
nerdiest
Tramp was
Pokemon
forgettable.
person.
I thought that's what everyone was saying about it, just because it was a Disney Plus remake.
When the moon hit your eye like a big pizza pie.
I like the
never
movie.
even
It was
knew that
really
came out.
boring.
Yeah, I like the
I never knew
animated.
that
It's
it came out.
boring.
So, well then, out of the 7 for Amber, what is your ranking?
It's 8, but
Well,
What-
you haven't seen Dumbo.
I have.
You have? You
Yes,
didn't say you did.
I did.
Well, then of the 8, then.
I really honestly don't know. I know that my number 1 is Aladdin. I really
Agreed.
enjoyed Aladdin.
Agreed.
What about you, Ephraim? What's your number 1? Disney. I
Yeah.
guess we have to clarify
Of the
that
8,
way.
of the 6 that we've watched.
Let's see. I feel like it would be Aladdin for me as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all 3 of us.
Because I went to go see it at the drive-in.
Yeah.
It's just the most fun of the remakes, in my opinion. Like, they had the most fun with it.
And the most well done. Like, it was...
They had Will Smith, and I think that's what really elevated it for a lot of people.
Will Smith was a fantastic second part to Robin Williams.
Yes.
There's nobody that can replace Robin Williams in that role. I feel like Robin Williams is one of those icons that his roles, he was really well cast in everything that he did, and he really owned his roles. But I think that Will Smith was a fabulous stand-in in this case for Robin Williams. So
Agreed.
I think they did a fantastic job with
Agreed.
it.
And Jungle Book is up there probably for my number 2.
My number 2 is Mulan.
I haven't seen Mulan, even though
So
I have
he's
the-
only
Really?
seen 5 of the remakes.
Yeah, so he's the one
just
that
because
has
I've
seen-
chosen not to watch it because I don't have enough time.
Well, that and Mushu's not in it, and I know you love Mushu.
No, I even just watched like the original, like
You love the original
month
Mulan.
and a half ago.
Yeah, Ephraim loves the original Mulan.
No, I don't.
I thought you did. You've
It was
always
just-
told me that.
It was a good movie.
Mushu's in there.
In the original?
Well, of course, in the
Well,
original.
Yeah.
In the remake, I mean, for a scene.
Mushu's there.
Yeah.
In
for
a way.
scene, in a way, yeah.
In a way. You'll see.
But that's not why I watched the original. Even though he's a good part of it.
Mulu. Wow. Mulan is definitely down there
Mulu.
for me.
Mulu.
It's down towards the bottom. Like, I didn't really care for the new remake, personally.
I would say probably number 3. I actually guess I need to switch things around and say that Beauty and the Beast is probably tied for number 3 with me with Jungle Book. No, not Jungle Book. Yeah, Jungle Book. And then
Yeah.
Lion King.
Because, well, Lion King scores low for me, too.
Whoops.
It was just... John Favreau tried way too hard to make it realistic, and that's ultimately what hurt it in the end.
Jungle.
Jungle
I
Book
like
or Lion
Lion
King?
King.
Lion King.
I was
it's
about to say Jungle
fine.
King.
It's just lifeless, it feels like to me.
I hated that they changed almost every song. Oh, that made me so mad
didn't,
because I
yeah.
can sing every word to the original, and it was just so different. I hated it.
Yeah, it was like parodies.
I think that's why it made it so low for me. And whoever the actors were for Timon and Pumbaa in the original,
They can't sing.
they played off of each other. There were a lot of unscripted moments in the
Yeah.
original that still made it into the cut of the movie, but you can't just change that chemistry and hope that they still work the same way.
Timon was played by Seth Rogen. I know that.
In the new one,
in
yes.
the new one, yeah, that's what I meant.
And I don't really think that Seth Rogen's all that funny, personally. I don't know. I don't like his
yeah.
kind of humor, honestly. But that's just me.
Yeah, very offensive. That's the only way he can get laughs out of people.
I will say that my least favorite of all of the remakes so far has been Cinderella. I remember being in the theater and being like, well, that was stupid at the end. It was just
Yes,
awful.
it was. It was not a good one. Yeah, so it would be for me. Then I guess it would be Lion King, Cinderella. Well, they're tied for the last place for me. What's the one I'm forgetting? Lion King, Cinderella, Mulan, Aladdin,
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book. Yeah, and then what's that?
Dumbo.
No, not Dumbo. What's 6? Because I know I'm
Beauty
forgetting
and the
one.
Beast.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Beauty of the Beast is like a middle of the road for me. So it's it's just not my movie. Neither the animated nor the live action remake. It's just not my kind of movie. Like, it's fine. Ultimately, I definitely identify with the Beast.
I identify with the Beast.
Like, I'm
I
not.
am the Beast.
I channel the Beast every day.
I am
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
But yeah, honestly, the Disney live action remakes were not needed. I think we can all agree there.
I mean,
They're just there for money.
So what about like
Blah.
all these game remakes then? These game movie
like
remakes.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts is never getting a movie.
If it does, I would probably cry
Like Assassin's
for
Creed.
forever.
Look.
Yeah, I'm talking like Assassin's Creed, the new
Sonic.
Mortal Kombat.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
We've already talked about those.
Yeah.
But the new Mortal Kombat, I haven't seen it, but it just
Apparently
came
it's good.
out
Apparently
recently.
people are talking that it's going to get a sequel. It did better than Godzilla vs. Kong, and Godzilla vs. Kong did pretty good for
Let me just say,
HBO Max.
I hate the Godzilla movies and the King Kong movies, so that was never something I would have
Yeah, that was...
been a part of.
Godzilla used to be my favorite, too, so... I mean, I've had a lot of interest, but I enjoyed... Oh, jeez. Godzilla vs. Kong. It was fine,
Yes.
but anyway.
What?
I'm not on iPads today.
Yay. He's getting
Well-
told what his work schedule is today.
Where I am.
Are there any other live-action remakes we haven't mentioned? Aren't they working on a Final Fantasy movie?
I really don't know if they are. I
I
want to
knew
go
they were at
see
some
one of
point.
those one of the orchestra performances. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. One day we'll get to do that, but...
Ultimate geek out moment if I can
Yes.
go see the orchestra play.
Yeah, Amber and I share the liking of Kingdom Hearts. So, and that's Disney mixed with anime, basically.
It's Disney mixed with Final Fantasy.
Well, for people who don't know what Final fantasy is.
Ephraim is really bored in this conversation,
Yes, he
even though
is.
it's technically him leading it this week. And
Yeah.
so he is sitting there playing with his microphone.
Ephraim,
He just headbutted his
what are
microphone.
some
just
other
about.
live-action remakes that we haven't mentioned that you can think of?
Well, I want to talk about Shrek the Musical, but you guys
Why?
don't want to talk about it. It's because I like Shrek the Musical. And Megan was going to be in it.
Was.
No.
Was.
Her contract's up, and she's got to go to Elon now, so she can't be in it
Yeah, you said she was, so she's not.
anymore.
So, do you just like Shrek the Musical because Megan was going to be in it?
No, I don't like it. I like it because you guys don't like it, and I like making you guys upset.
Whatever.
It's not that I don't like it. I actually have never seen it. I just think that that's a sorry
It
excuse
just doesn't
for a
count.
remake.
Yeah.
I think that's why TJ likes Goofy the movie. Is
Goofy
just
the movie, the Goofy movie.
Goofy.
Goofy the movie. Man, they did Goofy movie to disjustice.
what
That's an injustice.
I
to
think
the
it was
first
better
movie.
than the first
I was
one.
going to say, I like Goofy Movie 2 better than Goofy
They
Movie.
completely destroy all their arcs. Like literally, Goofy
No, I
and
was scared in the
Max
first
go
movie.
back.
I was scared in the first movie because the Bigfoot thing always scared me.
Yeah, we watched. I remember that. What? It was one of my birthday parties that all the cousins and
I
family
thought
came
that was
over
a
and we
Hobbit
watched
movie
it for
that we
the
watched.
first time. No, we have watched it for one of the nights, but we watched that for one of my birthdays.
I
at some
remember having one of your friends over and we like played Battlefront 2 on the little PSP while the rest of us played Disney Infinity or
point.
whatever.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
I never got into the Disney Infinity game. Like, I never...
we don't-
Really surprises me because I think you would still enjoy it.
I think we have a couple of the characters.
Really?
I think we also have
Those
one
pads are
gamepad.
ridiculously expensive that you put the characters on.
Wasn't it, like, on the Wii?
Yeah,
that
and
game
the
was?
Xbox and the PS4. You literally
Oh.
put characters on a pad and then you can play as those characters in the game.
There's one that I thought was a VR game where you, like, paint with Mickey or something, like a
Epic
creativity
Mickey.
game.
Epic Mickey.
I can't find it on my
It's
Oculus,
only
apparently.
okay, so that's only on the Wii. That was about 10 years ago.
No. There's a VR one.
Oh,
There is a VR one, and
I have
I'm
no idea
like,
about that.
I need it on my Oculus, and apparently it's not on the Oculus store. So
We need an Epic Mickey sequel because man, that first game. I mean, I don't think the second game was that good. Did you guys ever play Epic Mickey?
no.
You guys got to play it sometime. Well,
So, one of the things that we need to kind of think about is we're wanting this podcast to be something that you guys would like to listen to, not just about the things that we would like to talk about,
yeah.
or that poor Ephraim just sits here and listens to us talk about.
Well, it's because I don't know what to have a conversation about because I know they haven't heard it, but I know I've talked about it and I don't know what to add to it.
Yeah.
What?
Since we've already talked about this.
But they won't hear any
I
of it.
know.
We have, yeah, so for the last 5 minutes, we should probably throw around some ideas about what to talk about and then let people, because we do go through the comments, what little comments we get on the Facebook page.
And
We would love to get feedback from you guys. I know that people have reached out to us individually. So I encourage you, as we throw out some topics here, that you would throw out some topics as well to be heard. I know that one of them was actually to talk about maybe current events. I don't know about that, but I was that would be something to pick the brain about here. What do
Maybe.
you two think about that?
So I think
Possibly.
that's a possibility. I think that's something that would get dated kind of quickly, but I don't mind
That's
talking
true.
about it at all.
Yeah.
What I'd like to see for our format in general is something that is like a floating topic every week, kind of like this, but maybe make it a little bit shorter instead of taking like the 20 minutes to talk about remakes and going off on all sorts of tangents. But
Yeah.
to do like some rotating topic and maybe like 2 segments that are a little bit more like at least once a month we touch them type
Yeah.
thing. Or they could be every week, but so they could be every week, but that might get a little too repetitive. Something like Ephraim's review of whatever movie or game that he's playing. I don't know, which would always be Pokemon right now. Or it could be rotating in the sense that we at least talk on it once a month. So we have something that's a little bit more standard, but not necessarily changing.
Yeah.
often. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
So we want to hear from you about what segments that you might think that would work for monthly or weekly segments, and then kind of topics that you might like to hear us talk about.
Yeah.
Just kind of for, connecting with you guys and hearing what you guys would like to hear.
Yeah, we would actually, that would be fun, is to turn like the last 5 to 10 minutes into a Q&A. So if you guys want to send in questions, that could be another thing we could do.
That one's a good monthly one, because I don't think that we would have enough Q&A to hit it every week, but maybe once a month we do the last 5 minutes of the podcast to Q&A.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
If that more solidifies what I was talking about.
I mean, we also do have social media that you guys can follow us on, and whatever we do on the podcast, we'll probably put pictures of there. So if you don't want to watch the podcast, you can always go on our social media and see it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
one of the things that I think we're popping around doing is actually traveling to go get one of the Mr. Beast burgers and trying that.
I want to try the Dream Mr. Beast burger.
I haven't even looked at the menu. I don't even know what they are. But then we're also going to be in Asheville, hopefully, one weekend, and being on the road there and doing something in that. So, if you have something that you'd like us to cover in Asheville, maybe now's a good time to go ahead and get those suggestions in, because I think that's July 4th weekend that we'll be there.
Yeah.
If it works out.
Yeah, if it all works out. So, just leave any suggestions you have for us on our social medias. We will be actively looking through them. We do have a guest microphone as well, so if you would like to join us on a podcast, reach out to us. We can either do it in person or we can do it over the air somehow. I'll figure that out to where we can do that.
Get Brian on here.
We'll get people on here. So
Brian would be cool.
Yeah, we just reach out to people individually, and if you want to be on the podcast, just let us know. We'll see about getting you on one week, and we'll have fun with that, because I think that
I've seen
guest
Brian's
host would be
face
fun
before.
You've seen it on, if you are friends with him on Facebook.
I guess I've seen his face before.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Well, she was,
Amber?
and he was,
TJ.
and I was Ephraim, and we were favorite
I
siblings.
was Ephraim?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.